Time to talk about a murder castle. Herman Webster Mudgett grew up in a wealthy family in New Hampshire. In 1885, he abandoned his young wife and child and moved to Chicago, where he started going by the name HH Holmes. 2 years later, he started building what locals would come to call the castle. The first floor of the building was all retail space with 2 floors of hotel rooms above it. Then, people began to disappear. Neighbors reported seeing people enter the hotel but never leave. And young women who Holmes would hire and then seduce also disappeared. When the World's Fair ended in 1893, Holmes left Chicago with his assistant Benjamin Peitzel. The 2 men planned to fake Benjamin's death and collect on the insurance money. But Holmes just killed him and took the money for himself. Holmes was arrested for insurance fraud and the murder was uncovered. Investigators eventually ended up at the castle in Chicago. What they found would make H.H. Holmes infamous. Investigators quickly discovered that H.H. Holmes' hotel was no ordinary hotel. The second floor was a maze of trapdoors, dead ends, and staircases that led nowhere. The rooms were soundproofed, had hidden hinged walls, or were even connected to other rooms through secret passageways. But the worst were the airtight rooms that Holmes used as gas chambers. These rooms had chutes that led directly to the basement, where Holmes kept vats of acid, quicklime, and his own personal crematorium. He also used the basement to remove the organs and bones from his victims, which he would sell on the black market to medical schools. In October 1895, Holmes was convicted for the murder of Benjamin Peitzel and sentenced to death. That same year, his murder castle was gutted by a fire of an unknown origin. It's said that Holmes killed over 200 people in his murder castle. He was executed in 1896.